if you like drop a snail off a building, I assume it's going to go very fast. Hello, I'm DevilboyScooby or not, and welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Bus Simulator 16. It's time to establish a new route and driver, but before I do that, should I customise the other bus? I mean, it's going to cost money to do that, but I want to see what it's like at least. It might keep things interesting. Ooh, I could make it like Stagecoach. First. Seriously, I can't just paint the bus white. Before I paint it silver, does it have first decals? It's got go ahead. I don't know what that is. Plus bus, travel line. It's got Stagecoach, Arriva. Oh, it does have first, okay. I believe the ads generate you money. That's what I unlocked. All these decals are customer from the workshop and have been downloaded automatically because the last time I had it downloaded. I only deleted this recently actually. I re-downloaded it for this stupid recording. Unfortunately, I could only have them as decals. It would have made sense to have like the travel line ones as ads. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to stick a keyboard on the back of this. Let's try and do it in an untoward place. Like, oh. If I put it there, and nobody can see it, but it is still on the bus. Add a first logo, even though it's silver. Shh. I don't know why first put there. Ones actually. I mean, we can put it in the middle because it's sort of easy to place. I mean, I'm not even looking at the sides. This is just my OCD thinking it has to be even. Ah. Okay, I can't do it there. It's next to the door. Let's move it to there. This is a lot of fast for unnecessary hassle. I'll probably never even drive this. I mean, it makes no sense in a way that I'm doing multiple bus deliveries of different brands, unless I'm owning like every single bus company in the world. That's like, it's like my plan for global domination. There we go. It's good enough. Oh, I could put it at the back. This is where I put the advertise with first logo. Ah, there's more space on this one. That's nice. I like that. Right, hire a driver. I don't know what the efficiency actually means, but I think they might grow to be better. Let's hire her for now, because I've only got one route that she could drive. Maybe I have to create another route before I can assign someone. Let's start there. No, I don't know. We're kind of driven everywhere. We could have like a limited stop route. What the? Ooh, that's fancy. I don't know why we can't just... Oh yes, because it's one way. Interesting. Just do it in a straight line, so anything more confuses the game. And then that's the closest I could get to being circular. Oh right, added new drivers to the route, that's how I do it. Oh I see, so you can have up to 6 drivers on one route. Interesting, okay, that's good to know. Oh, I think, from memory, you earn more money for having a better reputation on a route from other drivers. Anyway, establish a new route and drive it. Drive a route while one of your drivers is assigned to a different route. So I'm going to drive Garden Line to Church Street South in that bus, because it was a first. We'll quick drive it. See how long it takes, and I'm going to do my own fucking sat-nav, because actually it seems quite a sensible sat-nav for once. If that's a one-way, which the arrows actually suggest it is, so that's actually fine. And we get to see a bit of this section, even though that's kind of the next unlock. Nah, where have I started? Ah, almost where I'm going to stop, so it's almost exactly circular. Let's go. Go, go, gadget. Busing driver thingy. Oh, my hand just completely slipped off steering like that. It's terrible stuff. Bus driver. Okay, let's have a look at my new bus. Ooh, it's silver on top. Which doesn't make sense for a first bus. No, I have seen silver. Normally the eco ones are like silver and green. Have we ever seen first buses in the northwest, namely Manchester? I'm sure they do exist in other places. I mean, they're on Omsey in the Yorkshire base, Bodenham. I think. I feel like actually, were they in Scotland?
Garden Lane.
Okay, Glasgow? I can't remember. Well, 7 minutes to get to the next bus stop. Oh yeah, that's because I'm going out and in again. There's a lot of traffic lights. Yep, 2 regular, 1 trip. Okay. Why not just get a return? Oh, it's cheap. Regular week ticket. 2, 4, 6, 7. And obviously, if you're doing it manually, they can actually complain if you give them too many coins. I only know that because I did a voice pack. I'm like, can you? I think it goes something along.
Nice.
Actually, I'm not gonna.
You are like the coolest ever.
That wasn't intentional. That was more that I forgot the controls to close it, and also how to speak English. I did a voice pack, and I think it's. Well, I don't know if Cuba's song will ever get released. It was something along the lines of, "Oh, thanks for all this change. Do you have a plastic bag for me to carry it in, or are you going to charge me 5p?" Something along those lines. Well, how does the law work with the 5p bags? Does it have to be a business? Like, does it have to be a shop, or can like franchises like bus services that have a lot of I've forgotten what driving control thing. You know, that have a lot of employees. Do they have a restriction on giving out carrier bags? I don't know. I like how M&S jumped on the whole, oh, it's law to charge you 5p now, whereas they always charged you 5p for a carry bag. Or maybe it was like 2p. Since I can remember, they charge for carry bags. What you used to do was go for the go to the clothes section, and they would give you a free different type of plastic bag, and then you would just put all the food stuff in that. Or if you wouldn't go to M&S, if you're not middle class and have a lot of disposable income, lemon rounds used to be delicious. They're not anymore. They're horrible. ALDI or Sainsbury's. One of them. I'm not being sponsored by ALDI, nor am I being paid by any of M&S's rivals. ALDI at top are brilliant. I will say that. Like, for what you're paying. Jesus Christ, why did somebody decide to reverse? It didn't even move my feet because I will not listen to Junior Senior. You can start the beat. I can control my feet occasionally. One of them, unless I'm legless. Should it be footless? Or should it be shut the fuck up, Jake, and drive your bus? Kind of rhymed. Oh look, it's a bus stop that I'm not permitted to stop at because why the fuck not? And consequently, there's nobody waiting there. See, what I would like from this game, and maybe they'll add it to Bus Simulator 18 because it was in the feedback. There's this feedback thread that they stopped listening to a long time. No, but I would judge you based on your accent. How's your sister, mother? I mean, this is a bus for the suburbs, so surely everybody lives in the suburbs. Literally, they only stops in the suburbs. I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, that's right. Hopefully, there was a thread of feedback and suggestions that they stopped paying attention to in like December 2016. But the return trips came from that. One of the big things that came up and they never added though, and I believe was actually in an earlier Munich Bus Simulator 12, is that you could see AI drivers driving the routes that you'd created. If there's one big thing, that's what I would want to see added. I wouldn't say that would justify like a £30–40 release cost. It's not a AAA game, this sort of thing, but it might go a long way towards persuading people into getting it. Oh, I'm in the city centre and I can drive more than 3 miles an hour. It was the sprite of the drunk guy. Maybe they... Is it only the old guy that they make drunk?
Please lower the temperature? I'm getting all sweaty.
I don't know how. Decrease temperature. There you go. AC wish granted. I'm like a bus genie. I think you can alter the frequency of these random events. And there are still more that haven't appeared yet. I don't know if they're working because I probably won't film them unless it's actually slightly popular. Who knows? I might get bored. This might replace or accompany Omsi. And the idea of having a progression is kind of fun. I mean, yes, it's the same map, but it does grow. You can change which stops you have to go to. So it's a little bit. So hang on, why are we not allowed to drive in the areas that we drove with Ben? I mean, we, you know, picked up passengers, and we weren't told off by the authorities. Admittedly, we did see like an ambulance person, or a policeman or something. Maybe there was a lot of undercover people. And Ben has subsequently been fined for allowing an unlicensed person to drive his bus, but I mean, he's fucking driven a bus despite a tendency to fall asleep at the wheel. So I don't think he's in the best position to judge us. Not that he is anymore. I mean, his voice keeps appearing occasionally. He's like, "Hey, listen!" Is this actually a bus stop? I mean, I assume that from the fact that people are here, it must be. I think you lose a 5-star rating the minute you get a red one. So if I wanted a 5-star rating, I would not be allowed to pick the drunk people. Hey, I can see myself in the mirror. Oh, I can see myself turning. I do kind of look like a Hornby train set model in the mirror, but I won't complain too much. It's better than the Omsi kicking a football in his crotch gap. Church Street West. Probably called because it has a church. What? Whoa. Okay. Something actually happened. Well, that's annoying. Oh well. I didn't realise I didn't have the limiter on. I thought I was going a bit faster, and then... Oh. That happened, that's a shame. Why is she stood like an ostrich? It's a bird, but it's nonsense, but still weird. It really wasn't that, was there? Oh, our display is a bit thinner. And that also confuses me because you can actually get places that are named longer, but you can't type in a custom one that's longer. It's like on Lego Racers, it pissed me off that you had a character limit when Basil the Batlord or whatever had a clearly had a much longer name. Regular one trip. Sorry for being so long, I'm a bit slow. That's probably why I'm a bus driver, I didn't pass any of my GCSEs.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Next stop, St. Paul's Church.
I don't think I've ever been in a bus where people complained about the speed. Actually, that's not true. I've heard my mum complaining about the speed because it hurts her back. But still, oh well. Get into where you want to be sooner. You should be thanking me, which, according to Ben, people are supposed to be doing and will do. I'm still waiting on it. They've said thank you, but only if I've given them the right ticket. I wonder if you could undercharge them and just tell them to listen. Why overcharge them, just not giving them underchange them. Oh, my bus is moving again. I'll be wanting it to. It's a haunted bus. Or it might be gravity. There's the church. Oh, I've accidentally opened the doors. Don't tell Ben.
St. Paul's Church.
Thank you. Right, is there anybody running for the bus that I could accidentally wait for again? No, okay. This was really helpful that it happened when it did.
Mom, I've got great news.
Oh, it's quite a... Oh, hang on.
You're gonna be a grandma.
That's a subjective thing.
Next stop,
Yes.
Church
No,
Street
I'm
South.
not home. I'm on a bus.
This is the last
I'm
stop.
on a bus.
Make sure
Everybody
you take
look
all
at
of
me
your
because I'm
belongings
sitting on a
before stepping off
bus.
the bus.
You can come and visit us.
She seemed way too excited about
Love
that.
you. Bye.
Why couldn't she come and visit anyway? Was it some weird family situation? Yeah. Right, 70 kilometers an hour. Hopefully I can go a bit faster than a snail though. Unless it's like a super mutant snail that goes really fast. Really too slow. Or if you like drop a snail off a building, I assume it's going to go very fast. It's terminal velocity. Okay, there's no way I should be catching up to that van because we're driving at the same speed. I don't think I was, I think it was just an illusion.
Church Street South.
Is that the last stop? It seems like there's nobody's here. Well, no, it's good stopping position. Indicator light bonus. Perfect timing. Timing is the one thing that's kind of easy to get with, mate, you know. Say that. Let's drive it back to the stationy thingy, whatever it's called. So turn off that, turn that off, and that off, and let's go. I mean, I could just do a U-turn here, but I would probably take something off the score. And I've already lost £300. Euros, whatever. It's about the same as recording anyway. Let's brake before I get close to the van, and it didn't work. Fuck. Still scored 5. Fine. I mean, I had a heart attack in the process, but...
I read in the news that you've been doing so well that City Hall has now given you access to the residential district.
Read on the news. Wow, this city is...
If you keep going like this,
very
you'll
boring.
get access to the modern district. That means lots of green, but now comes the hard part. You have to establish a bus line network in both the suburban and residential districts to keep the public satisfied.
Oh, that's it from Ben for another 5 years then, probably, hopefully. New driver, new bus sticker. Who's gonna put this shit? I mean, I understand it. You can put that if it's like, you know, We Heart, MTR, NY, whatever. But if someone's putting a musical note on their bus, then a bit thick in the head. Yes, I was aware. I tried to put one on before, but that's because it was an advert. Ooh, stops. Oh my god, it's a smorgasbord of choice. Go all the way up there, or all the way down there. Oh, I've already been all the way down there. Oh, I wasn't lying, there is actually quite a lot of green in the modern district. So there's water. Oh, okay, that should be fun. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this festive mini-series, which has had absolutely nothing to do with Christmas, but it has been a welcome break from Crash XS and OMSI. If you want to see me play more of this in future, then let me know. Alternatively, if you want to see me go back to regular run over passengers and can't drive in a straight line simulator, also let me know, or stay silent. I can use my telepathic powers. If you want to see me play My Little Pony Twilight Princess to the Rescue, then A, go make that game, and then B, fuck off. Anyway, Happy New Year to everybody, and until 2018, I've been DevilboyScooby. Piss off.
Devil Scooby Boy, blah blah blah.